Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is how to display total records between bronze, silver and gold layer tables. So why we need this? There are two purposes. One is to find out duplicate records between each layer of table, and one more is to verify the mismatch of records between bronze, silver and gold layer tables. So for this demo purpose, what I'm doing is, so I have one CSV file, so that I'm calling here. So this is my data frame. So this data frame, what I'm doing is I'm creating table. So that means I'm using save as table and I'm saving with name employee underscore branch. So here what I did is I created one branch folder here. So that means under branch, so whatever branch related tables I'm going to save here. So first what I'm doing, I'm saving this data frame in the form of table by using save as table, and this is my table name. And so this is for branch. So similar way, I'm creating table in silver. See up to here user hive warehouse. So under that I'm created one silver folder and I'm saving my source data frame as employee underscore silver. So similar way for gold, I created one table here and I'm saving as employee underscore gold. And you can cross verify here. If you go to catalog users, if you go to users and Hive warehouse, so here I created one branch folder. So under branch, my file is saved, Delta file is saved. So similar way, I have two more files created. One is silver and one more is gold. So you can see here. So this is silver table. So similar way, I created one more table, gold. So here also my data frame is saved. So in Databricks community version, I'm showing like this, but in real time, people uses catalogs, Unity catalogs people uses. So once your source data frame, once you did all your transformation and finally if you save it, so it will say, first it will save in bronze layer from source to bronze layer. Okay, so from bronze, we will move to silver. So later silver to gold. So for simplicity, I am explaining like this. I took one data frame example, that is my source data frame, and I moved to bronze and silver, gold. So now what I'm doing to display total records of each layer. So here I'm going to explain with the three different methods. So first one is you can use the select count star method from my branch table. So this employee underscore branch is my branch table. So in branch table, I want to check how many records are there. So here I'm displaying 50 records. So similar way, I'm using select count star from employee underscore silver. So here this is a branch table, this is silver table. So here I'm displaying 50 records. So similar way, I want to check under gold table. So select count star from employee underscore gold. So this is my gold table. So this also giving 50 records. So this is first method. So running the queries individually. So like bronze layer, how many are there? Silver and gold, how many are there? And second method is so in second method, what I'm trying to do is I'm pulling three different types of counts. So one is a count star. This will give the total records, including duplicates and null values. And second one, I'm pulling count of cust ID, cust underscore ID. So this is my primary key in this table. So if I want to find out the duplicates, I'm using primary key here. So based on this primary key, so count of this primary key column. So what it does is, if you mention like this, count of this, what it does is all records, including duplicate records, but excludes null values. So here, count star, what it gives is, it will give entire records. Whatever data frame has, whatever bronze table has, it will give all the records, including duplicates, nulls. Okay. But if you see this one, count of primary ID, in this, excluding null values. Okay, excluding null values, it will display here. And third one, count of distinct and my primary key. So distinct primary key, what it does is it will filter only unique records. It will drop duplicate records. And on top of that, I'm using count of primary key. What it does is it will drop null values also. So that is the meaning here. What it does is it will give only unique records and excludes null values. Okay, and similar way, it will remove duplicate records. Since we given distinct, it will remove duplicate records. So first one is including duplicates and null values. This is excluding null values. This is excluding duplicate and null values. Okay, so similar way, this is my bronze table. Okay, this is my bronze table. In bronze table, I found these things based on primary key. So similar way, I am finding in my silver table also. So count star, this is my primary key and distinct of primary key. So this is the count I am getting. So similar way, I will try for gold table also. This is my gold table. So here also I am finding count star, primary key and unique of primary key. So this is second method. What is third method is, I want to display all together. So here what I'm following is select, and inside select I'm giving three more select statement. See here, first select statement is this one, select count star from employee underscore bronze. So this is bronze table, and I given alias as bronze underscore count. So similar way, select count star from employee underscore silver. So that means this is silver table count. And similar way here, select count star from employee underscore gold table count. So what it does is, see, this alias will get as names. So bronze, silver, gold count. So all table counts I will get here, total counts. So this is one more method. So what is other method is the other method, and it is very useful mainly while doing unit test on your dev tables. Okay, so here what I'm doing, first I'm writing code for bronze table. So here what I'm giving, select bronze as category. So I defined my bronze and as category, and these three is common. So what we discussed in previous method. So count star, count of primary key, count distinct of primary key. So here only difference is I given alias for each and every one. Okay, so one additional is select bronze as category, and these three are common as earlier method, and from employee bronze. So first I'm getting data from bronze table. So next what I'm doing, I'm coming to silver table. So here I mentioned bronze, here I'm mentioning silver as category. So this will pull count from silver table. And similarly, this one pull from gold table. So this is gold as category. So this remaining all same. And these three select statements, what I'm doing union all. So if I do union all, what I'm getting is I'm getting table like this. See here for bronze, silver, gold, I mentioned as category. So that is my column name category, and whatever I mentioned bronze, So these details, it is related to bronze table. This is related to silver table. This is related to gold table. And what details it giving? Suppose if you see bronze table, so bronze as category. Other than that, we are getting data for count star. So entire data and count of primary key and count distinct of primary key. So that means this is total records, including duplicates and null values. This one excluding null values. This is excluding duplicate and null values. So similarly, it giving for silver and gold also. So while doing unit test, suppose you have some 40 tables in your dev environment, you want to check all the tables like this. So like whether quantity of records, number of records, it is matching between each layer. So then you can use this method, and by looking this table, you can easily find out. So initially from source to branch, we have initially 50 records. Once we move from bronze to silver, again 50. So same 50 it is moving. Again from while moving silver to gold, we are getting 50 records. If you find any less records, no, then you can cross verify your notebooks. So notebooks are pipelines. So pipelines moving data from bronze to silver, silver to gold. You can cross verify where it went wrong and why it is reducing the count. So this is very useful while doing unit test. So these are all the different methods to display the total records of different layers of tables. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.